Today we're going to talk about the GoPro Hero 5 Black. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. Welcome back to Drop the Post. So today we're looking at the GoPro Hero 5 as a dash cam. I've been using it for, gosh, like 3-4 weeks. And it's okay. It's not that great. Why? I drive a lot for work. I'm on the road a lot, so I wanted a dash cam somewhere, a camera that I could capture what's going on, just in case if I ever needed it in the future. I've set the camera up in the back side of the car, mounted to a Joy Factory mount that we actually use this for the kids for when we do road trips. We'll mount the iPads, and I've got a nice threaded secure mount on the GoPro, and there's a threading mount on the Joy Factory, so I can mount it extremely easy. A couple turns with the thread, it's mounted. It's very secure and stays structurally secure. I like that I can have the cables discreetly out of the way. I hate cables all over the place. It drives me nuts. The battery in this GoPro is not so great, maybe an hour and a half max. So having the cable run behind with the USB-C, which is for the GoPro 5, having it run behind the seat and then into the console makes sense to me. I don't see it, it's out of sight, out of mind. So I like this setup. I can see everything inside the cockpit. I can see what's going on if something comes up, my turn signal, speed, that sort of stuff. The GoPro 5, the Hero 5 with the GPS, it does information inside the unit, so you do have that. You can pull it up. I like having real data. It shows my speed. One thing that I like, it's all voice. I can stop recording, start recording, I can highlight a certain clip, and I can do that all whilst driving, not touching, the device, just doing it with my voice. I don't even have to look at it, and it's able to do it on. See, I'm not going to get into a huge amount of the details of the product. There's so many reviews out there. We all know the GoPro works. I'm going to talk more about my needs and what sort of issues I've had with it, and hopefully it can help you guys out. I have tried it with like an external battery pack. I bought this for Europe. I can charge my iPad 2.5 times with this, so in terms of charging the GoPro, I'm sure I could do it probably 5 or 6 times on one charge with this. So for cost-wise, this was about $100. I think in terms of the value, this is a lot better than going and buying, a second battery, just because you can recharge it on the fly, but then you're not able to have it mobile-wise. You can still charge with this and record at the same time, so if it's fixed, it's good. This is how it comes standard. It comes with this case, with this mount. You get this USB-C charging cable. You can see that USB charging cable. It's quite short. It's only about 1.5 feet. Our application, like I'm talking about for as a dash cam, I had to go out and get a new cable. So this one's white. Same connections, just a lot longer. You got to make sure you get the right conversion for your USB. This one here seems to work. So this is Insignia. I just got it at Best Buy. I'm in Canada, so I got it at Best Buy in Canada. I think it was about $20, and it says it's a 12-watt, 3.4 amp total output, and it seems to work fine. It seems to charge and also play at the same time, which is a huge thing. Here's the thing though, when I'm recording with this and then having it charge at the same time, when I stop the device and I look at the screen to see what the charge is, it shows what the original charge was when I started at 66 or 70%. Only when I turn it off and turn it back on does it recognize that I have a charge, or that it's been charged. The looping feature is great about this camera, so that is nice as a dash cam. And the voice commands, which is great. So I'll take the case off. Got, the unit here. You have your battery port here. So you just press on that little button there, press down on that, and then you slide and then you open it up. I find it is convenient. It's pretty easy to open. It works pretty well. Your USB's there, and then there's your battery. So you just close that up. Your mode is on the side here. So you have different modes that you can go through, your power on and power off button, and then your highlight caption too. You have your quick record, so you can record right off the hop and just press it and it does the default setting. I'll get into that and what I don't think is great about that there. And then you have on the side here, if you can see here, the opening. Yeah, that's not supposed to be open though. That's supposed to be closed. So I email GoPro and they inform me that it's removable by design and mainly for the drone. Now, the other advantage that I found when I lost it, I didn't realize it came off, prior to losing it, is actually in the case, there's a little opening on the side here, so I can charge it while it's in the case, plugged into the mount in the car, which is quite convenient. My thing is though, how does it fall off so easy? I mean, it falls off and I lose it. This is supposed to be some rugged camera I can take anywhere, yet just by charging it, I lose it in my car. It's been nearly a month that I've had the unit and I've requested a door from GoPro and they said they'll send me one, and it's been on back order for a month. So this GoPro that's supposed to be waterproof, the first day has not been, because this door falls off extremely easy and then I'm not able to get a new one. So kind of sucks. One of the things that I think they should have done better is had this opening bigger so you can accommodate the door being opened, so you can charge while you're using the unit and not just have it off the whole time. It's too small of a piece for it to get lost, which I have lost. One of the nice things I like about it is on the top here you have your record button. From here, just by holding it, actually you just press it once, it will power up and it will start recording. My issue with it is it records its own default setting. So for me particularly, so we'll turn that off, you just press it once. It'll save it, stop it, and turn it off. So if we hold down the mode button here, pull it back so you can see it, hold that down, this will power up the unit. One of the nice things about this unit, about the GoPro 5, that I found, is I can set pre-settings. So you can see along the bottom here, we have loop, resolution, frames per second, interval, and then your setting for your field of view. So I've set this the way that I want to set it, and it was, so you scroll down, preferences, I scroll down to default mode, whoops, default mode. In default mode, I can set the whole thing up, everything that I want to set up. I wish there was a way that I could pre-program this record button so it's what I want and not what the camera wants. Known fact, if you didn't know, or a little tidbit of information if you weren't aware, this thread that's in there, that thread is actually the same size as the harp, which is the metal frame that sits around a lamp. So if ever you're traveling with either your camera or the GoPro, if ever you need a tripod and you don't have it, you could always use the top of a lamp. I've done that numerous times when I'm doing, this was back in the days when selfies weren't even selfies. I called them row shots, and we would do road shots when we were traveling, my wife and I, and so it worked really well. The GoPro is not cheap as a dash cam. But if you're into other, types of photography or types of video or anything like that, it is nice to have that you have this multiple feature product, so you can have it here, you can have it, doing other. Does it work? It does. Is it worth the price? I don't know, man. It's pretty expensive.